starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. I'm back doing the zodiac readings. If you're new here, I have been in the middle of some major transitions in my journey. I'm actually back home where I grew up in South Florida, coming from Maryland after being there for 18 years or so. So God has led me back here. It's part of his plan for me. So it has been a lot driving all the way down here and getting myself resituated after living in two different places. Well, yeah, being in two different places. So I'm here. God willing, I will be able to continue doing what I normally do for this channel. What we're going to do here, Libra, is we're still going to keep it a little bit short and sweet until I have a better space to do my work and some other things. I'm still trying to get to a normal schedule now that I'm back here. So we're going to look into what you need to work on right now and whatever other messages the Holy Spirit has for you. Okay. And then we're going to get guidance at the end. I'm also going to pull a Moonology card. I forgot. I didn't do it for Gemini, but I realized that the new moon in Scorpio, the solar eclipse, is occurring on October 25th. So check to see where your Scorpio placements are and yeah, see what massive changes are happening for you. So let's get some guidance from Spirit. Let's see what you guys need to work on. What does Libra need to work on? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing Pluto and wow, that flew off the table. As I was saying, that's confirmation. The ding right there, I was about to say Pluto in Libra. If you have Pluto in Libra in your chart, that is very significant. Okay, I picked it up in the reverse. They want me to keep it in the reverse. If you can give me a minute, I'm going to go get my Moonology cards before I forget. Alrighty. Okay, my lovely Librans. Let's see. We've got Major Arcana 1, Major Arcana 2 at the bottom of the deck. All right. This is your card, Libra, okay? This is you showing up in your reading. So, what I'm getting, and remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation, okay? We've got something here for some of you. You need to be learning your karmic lessons. There's something about, with the star card at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, this is about you need to be following your mission, okay? You need to be on your mission now is what I just heard. Some of you have been told this over and over and over again, and it could be that you're hesitating or you're trying to do other things first, and whatever this is, it's like you're kind of procrastinating is what I'm getting, okay? With this, with the Justice in the reverse and the star card, because Justice in reverse, I'm getting strongly that some of you aren't learning your karmic lessons, and it has to do with your mission work, your life's purpose. Some of you are being asked to really get going on your purpose here and being devoted and dedicated to this, okay? So there is a big thing here where
you're going to have to face the truth and take the blindfold off and say, it's like facing reality and saying, okay, if this is what God really wants me to do, I need to get on this ASAP is what I'm hearing. Okay. So just trust in the divine here. The star card for me is always about believing in miracles and trusting in God and in the universe. Okay. So there's something karmic that you keep repeating, some lesson that you're not learning. There's a lot of balance here because you have to have more balance in your life. You're not learning something about that. There's something about you've got to be working your purpose on top of other things. I'm hearing having work-life balance. Some of you also need to balance out your life, meaning you got to put more healing, more taking care of yourself with the star card. You have to learn how to recalibrate, okay? When you're getting into balance here and you're balancing out your priorities and the things that you do in life or whatever this is for you, work, life, personal, private life, all that stuff, it helps you to get centered. It helps you to recalibrate. And this is also an alignment of chakras, okay? Some of you may need to do chakra healing because your chakras are way out of whack for some of you, and it's causing you to be out of balance, okay? If you want things to be more harmonious in life, to be more flowy, you have to take it upon yourself to be more balanced. And for some of you, this really is a strong indication that your chakras are all over the place, okay? Because this for me, it's chakra healing. I do offer chakra healing on my website. You can go to capellawellness.com or check out the description box below to go to my service suite. And we can see what chakras are out of alignment and what we're really going to tell her into. It's like a plan as to how you're going to really clear those chakras. Because I'm getting, for some of you, there's something that's severely blocking whatever chakra is blocked for you. So there's something that could help you there. Either way, or you do your own thing and go figure out what chakra is out of alignment, or maybe it's all of them, and start learning how to really work towards healing those and clearing those out so you can get back into equilibrium is what I'm hearing, because some of you, the equilibrium is off, okay? You are blocking things by being out of balance here, so you've really got to get back into equilibrium with this Justice card in the reverse, okay? There's a big imbalance here, and that is tying to something about you are doing something karmically that is causing you to go off balance. It could be the work-life thing. It could be you're obsessed with something and you're not focusing on yourself, or obsessed with someone and you're not paying attention to you. You're focusing on an outcome, or you want to know the truth about something, or you're trying to get vindication or reassurance of something. It's like, I got to be vindicated. I got to get what's right for me. Watch what you do with that, okay, Libra? Again, remember, this is not going to be for everybody, but you know your own story, and you have to be honest with yourself. It's being truthful with your own self with this, okay? So some of you may be feeling this, okay? It's like, I got to understand this. I need to get the truth. I need to know the truth. I want to understand everything. No, you don't, okay? God is the one who's going to tell you when you need to, what you need to know, and he will keep things from you until it's time for him to reveal them to you, okay? So there's something coming with this. Remember that God rules the Justice Department. You are not the one to go seek out vindication or be like, I got to get what's due to me. No, this is part of the karma, right? You have to understand the consequences of your actions, because sometimes when we get into these, you know, these situations where we want to blame people, we feel like we've been done wrong, or putting guilt on somebody else, or feeling victimized. You have to be accountable for your actions, because sometimes if you didn't learn something karmically and you kept entertaining someone or kept doing something that you weren't supposed to do, I'm hearing you get what you pay for. You get whatever it is that came to you, right? Because there's karma. Sometimes people don't like to hear that. But you have to understand the consequences of your actions and, you know, the cause and effect of things. And it's there to get you to learn a lesson. So if you have been done wrong by somebody, or somebody was not being honest with you or being truthful, okay, let it go. All right? Let it go. Some of you are not going to like it, but that's what my guidance is for you. That's what my guides are telling you. Just let it go. There is a huge lesson in that when dealing with people like that, because guess what? Our relationships reflect our inner wounds, do they not? In Libra, you guys know you're all about relationships, all types of relationships. So if you are not self-respecting, if you're not respecting yourself, you're not loving yourself, you're not being honest with yourself or being your true authentic self, you're not standing in your integrity, then guess what? You will attract other people who won't do the same thing. I've learned this the hard way, trust me. Okay, so if you're thinking that like, I need to get this or I need to be done right or whatever, that's not fair, that's not fair, that's not fair. Guess what? It is fair, because there's a huge lesson for you to learn from this, okay? And there's something mission oriented here. There's something purposeful here for you to learn. You've really got to have a lot more faith in these things that don't turn out right for you, because again, there's a lesson to be learned in everything. Even when people you feel like you're being victimized, but you're a child of God, you do not go out there playing the victim, because you never are. And you have to be accountable for your actions when you actually do something that causes somebody else to do something else that you may feel is unfair. But think about it from a different perspective. Think about it differently and say, okay, what is the purpose in this? Why is this not what I expected? Why is there no fairness here? Why do I feel like this is oh my God, why do I feel like this is an unjust situation? All right. There's something karmic that some of you are learning here. God will be fair to all parties involved. All right? For whoever this is for. And for some of you, if this is your story and you're pointing fingers at other people or other things, and maybe even at God, think about this. God is having you go through these things for a reason. God is always fair. You may not think so, but he is. And whatever situation you're dealing with, it you think that something is unfair, again, look at it differently. Because whatever this is for some of you, this need for retribution or vindication or vengeance, where is it really coming from? Is that who you really are, Libra? Is that who you want to present yourself to the world? Do you want to go around feeling like a victim all day, every day? I don't think so, Libra. You're better than that. You have a much higher purpose here. All these things that happen to you have a much higher purpose. It's always like that. God's preparing you for something bigger when you go through these things, okay? If there's a legal matter, give it to God, okay? If you feel like something's not working out for you right now, whether it's a court battle or whatever this is, whatever legal thing this is, go to God about this. Have faith, have hope, because there's a wish that's going to be coming true. Either way, guys, whether it's legal or not, but I know for at least one person here, there's something legal here that you're thinking this is not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. It's not fair. You may be dealing with another Libra or dealing with a lawyer or dealing with somebody else who you're thinking this is not fair, it's not fair. Go to God about this. There's a reason for this. Again, you're learning a karmic lesson. You need to have a lot more faith and hope in this. And don't let this legal matter, whatever this is that's bothering you, cause you to go off balance. God will see to it that it will turn in your favor when you actually trust in what God is doing. I said trust the universe, right? Trust the universe. There's also somebody here. There's Aquarius here too. You may be dealing with Aquarius, or there's Aquarius in your chart or their chart. There's something with Aquarius here. Aquarius and Libra. There is somebody that you know that hasn't been honest with you. They haven't been fair. Okay? They may have blamed you for something, you blame them for something or whatever, but there is something that needs to be rectified here with regards to, I'm hearing unfinished business. It's like God is restoring something with someone or something that has done you wrong, or they have been unfair to you, that there was no balance between you and this person. What's happening is the stars are now aligning for this to be cleared up. So they're telling me, like, the universe, God, your angels, your ancestors, everyone up there, they're working on this to bring some sort of wish to come forward. Okay. It could be something with the legal courts, right? Something is going to end up turning in your favor when you think that it's not. It doesn't look that way. That's why they want you to trust God and the universe. Believe in those wishes, those dreams. But there's also something between you and another person where there has been some untruths I'm hearing. Somebody has not been honest here. And now this person is trying to have hope and have faith that when they come clean, when they turn this up to a right side up, when they do the right thing, that the karma between you and this person or the situation will be cleared. There are no more karmic lessons between you and this person to learn, because you have now learned all of them. But I think what's left is someone's really getting the inspiration, maybe from you or from God or from something, to come forward to balance the scales, to speak their truth, and to do the right thing with doing what is fair and it's just, what is righteous. Okay, we are here to do what is just and what is righteous with other people, with situations, all of that stuff. So somebody could very well be coming in to do what is right, to fix this, to make it go from the reverse to the upright. Okay, there is some major truth that is coming here, and it could very well be the stars are now aligning for this truth to be revealed. And somebody's getting this inspiration, but also like wishing, praying to God and trusting in God that when they come with this truth, when they do the right thing, that their karma would be paid off in full, and they won't have to experience more karmic lessons. But there's somebody here who wasn't in their integrity, who now has to kind of swallow their pride and come forward with some like really serious honesty here. Okay. Somebody here is really going to turn this around. Either you or this person have to stop blaming things on God, things on other people. We all are accountable for our own life. Okay? Nobody else is. Not even God. We have free will, people. So we have to understand the consequences of our actions. And you really got to look at the truth of the matter here. Because I know for me, I would be blaming all these things. I was never, for me, honestly, I didn't really put the blame on God. I know I used to get angry at him, but it's like, I couldn't see myself doing that. But I used to just try to make excuses or something, right? Or it's that person's fault and this. But then when I really did some internalization, it's kind of like hermit mode, I started to realize who I was on the inside was attracting people who were on the inside. And then I was pretty low vibrational. I wasn't being my true authentic self. I was trying to hide myself. I was trying to be somebody else I was trying to be someone that other people wanted me to be. That's not what God has asked us to do, is it? So there's something here where, again, understanding the consequences of your actions, but it looks like some of you have learned that lesson. You're now standing in your integrity. You've balanced yourself out. Your chakras are aligned. You've been working your purpose, your mission work, all these things. You've cleared out your karma, and now somebody is coming forward to finally wipe the slate clean. And what I say about unfinished business, they're going to do the right thing and telling you the truth about stuff to balance out the scales, because that's the last thing that this person needs to do to clear the karma between you and them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's look at your guidance for this reading. Okay, Holy Spirit, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. You know, I think it's better if I shuffle them this way. I was going to say shift them. Here we go. What guidance do we have for Libra at this time? Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Syrians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There's a really big thing about truth here, guys, and integrity. You have to be honest with yourselves and others. You have to be your authentic self here. That's also what the energy of the star card, with Aquarius energy, with the star card, there is a naked person here. This is vulnerability. It's being who you are, no matter how much you weigh, what you look like, none of that stuff. Being who God made you to be is going to be very important. Wow, we have a lot here. Number 20, I'm hearing somebody's Irish here, or of Irish descent for whatever reason. I know she looks Scottish, but I'm hearing Irish. It's time to be brave. Okay, see, there's something about someone who must learn the courage to speak the truth, to clear something here. Having trust in the universe, angel of alchemy. Here's a miracle. Somebody's where did I say miracles? I don't think I did. I think just saying trusting the universe. There's a purpose here. This is blessings. This is a miracle right here. Star card for me is miracle, and the miracle is right there. Okay, somebody's looking for a miracle. They've been wishing on the stars. They've been asking God, like, time and time again for some sort of miracle, especially when it comes to something with the truth or doing the right thing. Fairy of the divine hand. Number 2, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. There's the imbalance there. And number 44, that's the angel number, fairy of the green world. You're very close to the angelic realm. The natural world needs you. All right. And then the bottom of the deck is 8. It's the abundance number. It's grumpy red fairy. Be your true self. What did I say? Okay, let's go in this order because my guides always want me to do these cards in the order that they come out. So number 20, 18, 19, 20. The fairy of the highlands does not want to fight. She feels it is not in her nature. She wants to resolve disputes peacefully. Justice, balance, peaceful resolution, right? But she will fight if it must come to that. And she is showing you now that you too have the means to stand up for yourself, even though you have almost chronically avoided conflict and allowed others to take advantage. It is time to take up the sword, step into that part of yourself that knows how to take a stand, speak the truth, and not back down when the threat of a conflict looms. It may seem unnatural and wrong and frightening, and this little fairy knows it, but it is time. And this giving up of what you have worked so hard for in order to avoid conflict or confrontation is no longer right. Take the stand and hold up the sword. The fairy of the highlands will be there with you, and when the threat is over, she will help you celebrate your victory. I will be fearless and strong and do what needs to be done. Okay? I will no longer hold it back when the threat that approaches relies on my fear for its victory. I will no longer give my power away so easily. This time I will take back what is mine. The time of truce is over. It is time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Sad as it is time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much. And now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you, but do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honor yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. This is also about not blaming yourself or feeling guilty. Okay? And right after that is the Angel of Alchemy, 21. The Angel of Alchemy is the miracle who stands between this physician and death. She is the powerful healing angel who will resolve this health issue that is confronting you at this present time. Her role is to help you find the perfect treatment for your body and to restore your well-being naturally and healthfully. See what I was talking about? Health, chakra balancing, that type of thing. There's an imbalance here with regards to your health here, your healing. She helps you find the right doctor, the right treatment, the right healing mode, and the right attitude and energy to overcome this challenge. She will draw on powerful energy from her heart chakra, which will be sent to you and which can revive your energy and your belief in the possibility of your perfect health. She will help you find the courage to face physical life, for it is that which has overwhelmed you from time to time. The sheer courage it takes to experience life in physical form is that which she is here to help support you in, and to show you that not only does it take great courage, it brings the greatest of all blessings. I am here to help you make a miraculous shift in your body and your health. Whether you have an injury or an illness or simply feel ill at ease within the form you currently have, I am the angel of alchemy, and I can show you how to change your current experience of physicality. I stand here and have done so for many thousands of years. I have seen the fear and guilt of others. I have seen the fear of infection, the anguish of pain, and the despair at life seeming to end. But I am here with you now to show you how to create health and strength and how to stop being so frightened of growing older and having times when your body will challenge you. All will be well and all this will pass. This form is just one of many you will create. Let me show you how to live anew with love and health. There may be health challenges for you at the present time, regardless of what you or one dear to you may be experiencing. It is time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had a short time left to live on this planet? Then begin to take action on these plans. Because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that this examination of mortality will create an exquisite sense of being alive now. And you will reprioritize and you will begin to shape your life in new and meaningful ways once you see that time and the essence of bodily life can be short. Do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. The current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought your focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The angel of alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone close to you, the top priority. There's a lot of healing with this. This could also be for some of you, once you speak the truth between you and somebody else, it's going to heal the both of you. Okay? I'm getting that too. So let's look at number 2. 2 is about balance too. We got a lot of 2s, guys. 2 and 2 and 2. And then 44, 2 times 2 is 4. So if you want to look at that. So when this shows up, it is ever so likely you are being urged by friends, loved ones, or even your own self to more accurately estimate the power addictive behaviors and substances can have over you. You know how it is. You start having a piece of candy, some soda, maybe a little junk food, then before long you have more. It may be another habit such as judging yourself or others way too harshly, thinking negatively, or giving up too early on exercising good healthy practices that you are indulging in. Gossip, too, falls under the fairy of the divine hand's domain. While it can be wickedly delicious, it always leaves such a sour aftertaste. So when she shows up, know that the true gift she offers is awareness of what you're denying. Don't ignore fairy of the divine hand. Thank her for pointing out your addictive tendencies, acknowledge their power, and then disengage and find support for living in clear, bright ways that don't leave you feeling drained, disoriented, or disenchanted. I'm here to reveal to you what will tempt you. It is delightful, this thing you are being offered, and surely a little won't hurt. I am the fairy of the divine hand, and I appear to you when you are blinded to what you must see. Come and truly examine what is being offered to you. Underneath this apparently harmless fun, spending, partying, distraction, and temptation lie disorientation and fear, and things may appear to be quite different than how they truly are. But here, look and look closely. Do you begin to see what will take place if you continue down this path? If you sugarcoat the possibilities of where this may end, do not push down the feelings and warnings you have. Instead, come a little closer and look. Do you begin to understand that what seems such a small thing may indeed change lives? Take a moment, look and think. Connect with your deeper wisdom. Decide whether you will join in with what is tempting you or whether you will watch a while longer and make the wise decision instead. Stop right now, Libra. Your intuition, your inner sight, and clear vision is sending you a very clear warning. A red flag has just gone off, and this is the time to stop, to look, and to listen before going forward. Your higher self, your clear sight, wants you to stop and think before simply taking this wonderful temptation someone is offering you. It may be in the form of a secretive relationship, junk food, alcohol at a party, sex before you're ready, or behaving in ways that are unsafe and disrespectful, speaking harmful words and thoughts that could scar people for a long, long time. This moment's indulgence could have long-term repercussions that could lead you away from well-being, clarity, and harmony. You know when this temptation comes that that you do not need to flee. You do not need to indulge. You do not need to curse and berate this lovely, very earnest fairy with her clear message to stop and truly look at what is taking place. You know you simply need to pause, be quiet, clear, and know now that one of your fiercest addictions is seeking you out, and you are wavering, caught in its delirium. This is not an opportunity to escape. This is your chance to break free. That is a big message right there. And lastly, we have 44. Fairy of the Green World. Sometimes she becomes overwhelmed when we humans have done to the green world. So she may be about to ask for your help. When you give her your help, blessings are returned to you threefold. The green world is changing and I'm asking for your help. The world needs you to tend to the green things in it some way right now. And it is your time to make a contribution. Time to plant a garden, assist another with theirs, or share some food, flowers, or herbs from your own. Develop your connection to solar energy, find your own water source, and depend less on supermarkets, ATMs, and electricity. Learn to live with her, the soul of the green world. By providing the world with this beautiful example, you are nourishing and nurturing Mother Earth, who feels so tired some days. Find a forest or a grove of trees or a fairy ring of mushrooms, somewhere that speaks to your soul, and sit with her a while. When she breathes her messages through the leaves and whispers the words of wisdom to your ears, you will know the right place and time to devote this sacred donation of time and energy. I thank you in advance. The fairies will be sure to help you in return. Take time to grow plants or tend a vegetable patch or an herb garden. Look into contributing some money or time or devotion to a cause for the green world. The natural forests and the wide green spaces of the planet need your healing, kind, and tending hand and heart now. Your influence will have great power. Make a donation to Wildlife Foundation for the green world. Look into establishing a grove or visiting a forest and offer your energetic support and prayers for a green world, where green spaces thrive and where the wild creatures of the green woods continue to live in their own environment. See and visualize a world where green things grow, and the fairy of the green world will know that nature is safe while there are ones such as you in this world. It is a time for growth, for abundance, for the earth element to find its way true and strong in your beautiful life. Eat organic food, go raw, detox. Find a water source and cleanse it. Be more self-sustaining and step away from the unnatural system and join with the natural energy of the planet and the galaxy. So I also get, that could be like some of you, I'm hearing Greenpeace. Some of you want to save forests, you want to save animals. I'm hearing rainforests and jungles and animals and zoos and things like that. You want to do something for Mother Earth. You want to clean up trash. You want to make the world a better place by saving the environment, right? In whatever capacity. Some of you, that is your purpose. If that is you and you're being called to that, then go after this, okay? This is also talking about with the natural world needs you. I'm also getting, they said eat more green foods, but this is part of the balance, right? And there was another message here. Intoxication, distorted, overindulgence, right? Eating junk food, doing like things that are not healthy for you. Whether it's food or not, it's even relationships. You're being encouraged to make more healthful decisions, both in relationships, jobs, and in your diet. Okay. So we're going to look at the underlying energy because that's what we were talking about being your true self here. Excuse me. She's tired of being judged by people busy sticking noses in her business, declaring she doesn't look happy enough, or saying that she should look and act and dress another way. She's very cross because it's tiring walking down the street or into school or around teachers or parents or friends or classmates who evaluate her. It's true that she's quirky and punky and that she never smiles unless she truly wishes to. She's often silent and can feel very out of sorts, but she's never disruptive or unkind or cruel. She just knows it's time to be real and not to fall into the trap of faking a smile. She'd rather frown till she giggles. I want to be me and to be free without everyone giving me an opinion. I like being different. I won't be changing unless I want to. I don't need to change to fit in. I only need to be true to me. And the people who think I should be smiling or wearing a pretty dress and that I should stop messing with my hair, they can just deal with it. Some folks do gasp at tattoos, piercings, black clothes. I'm getting a very strong energy here that somebody here has tattoos. If that's you, this is a huge message for you. But guess what? Some of the world's scariest looking people are the kindest and sweetest on the inside. You too are fiery, playful, defiant, and lots of fun. Be you. Be who you are. Be rebellious even. Who's to say how you should look or behave? Conformists, that's who. Let's burst their boring bubble and go wild. To some people in this world, sadly but also truly, it is all about fitting in, all about playing by the rules. And because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others like you and the grumpy red fairy feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic and creative ways. When the grumpy red fairy comes to play, it may be time to really just be your own true self, whoever that is, from day to day. Wear black. Experiment with your hair and your own personal style. Play the drums. Join a rock band. Just don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey nice just because you think that's how you should be. Be real. Be authentic. Be funny and be you. Try different things. Find out who you are. Then the smiles that do come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of us all. When you're not your true authentic self, guys, you feel grumpy. You get angry. You get disappointed. There's all this lower vibrational stuff that happens within you, okay? With this justice card, I talked about not being your authentic self. Again, the vulnerability, being who you are. You're that star. Nobody is like you, okay? It's like snowflakes. There are no two snowflakes that are alike. Be who you are. Don't conform to what everybody else is doing. And don't let people tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to be like everybody else because everybody else does this. No. If you know that is not you, don't conform to that, okay? And I'm getting another thing with tattoos. Maybe you were judged for having tattoos all your life if you got it at a young age or something like that. Or you do wear black, or you seem like you have this look on your face. I know that when I would have like this look on my face, people thought I was pissed off or something was wrong. That's actually my thinking face sometimes. But again, stand in your integrity. All right? Be who you are. You got to see the truth in who you are and who you know you should be. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And if people don't like you for who you are, okay, fine. Don't force them to like you. Don't get all poopy pants and pissed off because people can't understand where you're coming from or something. Let them be. They just don't fully understand. And again, it could very well be that they have an issue with you because you're being who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. And people like to point out those things because they don't have the courage or confidence to be themselves. There's no faith. There's no hope. There's no, oh, I'm afraid to be vulnerable. I'm afraid to show the world the real me. Well, that's on them. Don't let that affect you. Okay, so let's see what this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you. I'm seeing another Libra card, but let's see what comes out. Oh my God. Man, Libra, you got a lot of stuff. A time for healing. You see, the balsamic moon. We already heard that. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. See, this is speaking the truth here for some of you. Bring love into the situation. There's an Aquarius card, the new moon in Aquarius. The energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Be you, Libra. Some people may not think you're not good enough. Oh, well, tough shit. They have their things to deal with. You be who you are. Tattoos, crazy hair, whatever and all. Okay? Whatever your body looks like, whatever your genetic makeup is, whatever. Be who you are. Don't be afraid to be funny. Don't be afraid to be silly. Don't be afraid to act like a child too, because we all need to be playful. Okay? Like me, I'm 42 and I make all these really like childish jokes, and my son and I laugh about certain things that you know, my family or other people think is immature because I'm this much older person in my 40s now. I don't give two shits. I don't. I still tap into my inner child, and you should do the same, okay? I like to make silly jokes, and sometimes if you guys know me very well, I tend to make very dirty, you know, jokes. I think it's funny. And I don't give a shit if nobody else wants to laugh at that. It's me. It's me. I'm not afraid to be me. I'm not afraid to call bullshit on people. I'm not afraid to speak my truth. I'm not afraid to, you know, I'm in my 40s and if I want to wear, like, so I'm thinking about like the bikinis that I wear, right? And then my mom has made comments about them or whatever, or something like that. It's like, okay, whatever. I feel confident in it. That's me. I like wearing it. I'm good to go, right? Stuff like that. I do things differently. My schedule's different from everybody else, right? I do not conform to society anymore. I do what God asked me to do because God made me the way who I am. And for so long, I was trying to be someone that I wasn't. And guess what that did? I was attracting people who weren't their true authentic selves either. They were holding themselves back just like I was. See how it works? Bottom of the deck is look at the bigger picture of the full moon in Sagittarius. Did I say this in this reading about looking at it from a different perspective, like hangman energy? I don't know, guys. I channel stuff and I can't really remember. Okay. Balsamic moon, guys. Where is this balsamic moon? Oh my goodness gracious. Is it here or is it the beginning? Hold on, guys. Okay, balsamic moon, I know you're in here. The past is in the past, Libra, and a bright future is beckoning. Before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and everyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so that you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is coming up on October 25th. It's just around the corner. No matter which point in the moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. It's a time for healing for some of you, okay? It's not time for something yet. You may have been wishing for something to happen or whatever it is, and maybe you didn't get the wish granted or something. It's not time yet. Maybe you need to heal some more in order to get alignment with whatever that is. But remember, not all of this is going to be for every one of you. Let's look at the new moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question or whoever you're thinking about communicating with. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're just asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. And I talked about wiping the slate clean when somebody comes forward with the truth here. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. So there could very well be communication coming in with this new moon in Scorpio. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. I'm also hearing if you're getting the urge, if you're getting the inspiration, the encouragement to communicate with somebody that you know you need to talk to or to speak your truth, this is the time to do it, okay? There's no holding back here. Be yourself when you speak to this person, Libra. And if you're the recipient of this communication, hear them out, okay? Don't start getting all judgy and blame and guilt and victimization. You're going down a darker path when you do that, okay? Time to tell someone how you feel. You see what I mean? Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Gemini is a sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. We heard about gossip here. Watch with the gossip. If that's what you're doing or if people are gossiping about you, leave it alone. You are more powerful than that. You are stronger than that. Don't let that get the best of you for whoever that is. It's a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. So some of you, that's part of your healing. You need to do more meditation. New moon in Aquarius. This is the time to move forwards, Libra. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. I think I said something like that. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own. But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past, again, and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Maybe doing something for the earth, okay? Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people... Okay, let me not read that. This is far more about intellect than the emotional stuff, okay? Dropping convention works well with this energy. And now we have the waxing moon. Waxing moon. All right. Hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm heading in the right direction. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. We saw the star card. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forwards. This cycle is the period of the lunar cycle from new moon to full moon, and during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull the card. I'm getting for somebody, make plans to communicate, act on communicating with somebody. Or getting back into balance, be taking care of your health, whatever this is for you. And now we have the full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself, Libra, and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. There's karma stuff coming in here again. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that at any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. And lastly, we have the full moon in Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck, which they also want me to read. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't have yet exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. And right after that, they didn't have me do this on accident. The other Gemini card, the answers you need are coming. That also talks about speaking your truth. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. See, there's something somebody needs to say. Okay, but watch your words. Be yourself, but watch your words. All right. Okay, Libra, that was quite a few for your guidance and what's going on with this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, but again, not all of this is going to pertain to every one of you because this is a collective reading. So just be mindful of that. I do have a new moon. I actually have a full fall 2022 eclipse season reading where we're going to go over what this eclipse season is bringing you, what you should be warned about, because we did get a red flag card, what challenges you will be facing, how to overcome those challenges, and what you don't see coming, because eclipses expect the unexpected, okay? It could be a sudden upheaval, or it could be something miraculous that happens that's like, holy cow, how did this occur, right? But if you're interested in that, check out the description box below. There's a link that will take you directly to that reading. If you go to capellawellness.com, go to the Capella service suite. It'll be the first service that's listed there in my suite, okay? All right, Libra, I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading, or if you want to book that eclipse season 2022 for the fall reading with this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus total lunar eclipse, which is going to be a doozy, click on that link below in the description box to book that. If you want to check out my other services or book anything else, check out the description box below. Or again, go to capellawellness.com. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership, you get a 14-day free trial on some of my membership options. They include a lot of goodies like my 18+ live readings, members only live readings, my new moon and full moon live readings. You get to chat with me on the free app that I offer. You will get access to daily guided meditation videos, daily guidance videos, all types of things. And you'll also be entered in to win a free personal reading from me every month as long as you are a member. Okay? So if you're interested in signing up for a membership, check out the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on the join now button, you'll be able to view all the different tiers that I have. Some of them have way more perks than others, and some of them only have, there are only a few of my membership tiers that have the 14-day free trial. Okay, so you have nothing to lose. If you want to try it for 14 days, go ahead and do so. You want to cancel it, fine. If you don't, fine with me. But one big thing is that you'll be able to meet some incredible people in those circles, which is I have the Capella circle, okay? Anyway, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.